just one of those things where Manwa's going to look to stay busy. He's a guy that seems to be rather disciplined, always comes in sharp, always comes in focused. Look for him via stoppage early by strikes.
Versus Volkan, help me out with that last name. Oezdemir? Oezdemir,
yeah.
Sounds like Neil.
Jimmy Manwa, you and I were speaking really briefly last night. Jimmy Manwa, next to a guy named Anthony Rumble Johnson, is probably the scariest striker with his hands that the UFC has right now. He's another guy following the footsteps of Conor McGregor, might actually test the waters in pro boxing following this fight if he doesn't get a crack at a title shot. I like Jimmy Manwa. I do not think that Oezdemir is going to have the defensive ability to slip or roll or do anything to solve the combinations and the sheer power that Jimmy Manwa is going to bring to that fight. Manwa is probably a guy that's deserving of a title shot right now. I think that this fight is kind of a lose-lose, not too unlike when Cerrone fought, when Damian Maia fought Jorge Masvidal. This is just one of those things where Manwa is going to look to stay busy. He's a guy that seems to be rather disciplined, always comes in sharp, always comes in focused. Look for him via stoppage early by strikes.
Okay, Jimmy Manwa, moving right along.
Oh, and just real quick to touch back on that, anyone's going to say that Oezdemir is going to make it ugly to get it to the ground. Jimmy Manwa just finished none other than the human crocodile, the wet blanket, the more athletic version of Damian Maia at 185 pounds, named Ronaldo Jacare Souza. Jacare, one of the scariest fighters in the 185-pound division, looked relatively pedestrian against Jimmy Manwa. You know, Jacare is a guy at 185 that a lot of people weren't too big on fighting. You know, Luke Rockhold, Tim Kennedy, Michael Bisping, you know, Ronaldo Souza, other than losing that fight to, I believe it was a synthetically enhanced, Yoel Romero, has looked unstoppable since he came over from Strikeforce. So look for Jimmy Manwa early, earning his right at a title shot as soon as Bisping beats whoever it is that he's going to fight next.